What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be reviewing the all-new 900 Global Eternity Pi. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like the jersey I'm wearing in this video or in any of my videos, coolwick.com, promo code Napoles10, that'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then down below in the description, as always, there's going to be a link where you can pre-order this 900 Global Eternity Pi or anything bowling related. It is a great way to help support the channel. All right, let's get right into the tech. It features the same Epoch asymmetric core that was featured in the Eternity, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.49, so it is on the lower end of things, not as low as we see, but on the lower end of things. A max differential of 0.050, which is on the higher end, and a PSA of 0.014, which is on the higher end of medium, I would say. So everything in this core wants it to be pretty early, pretty rolly, and have a high hook potential because of that high differential. And wrapped around that, whereas the original Eternity was featured with a pearl cover stock, this is a solid cover stock, the Reserve Batch 901 solid that comes out of box at a 2000 grit finish. So there's a lot of surface. So what I'm expecting is a ball motion that's going to be early, very rolly, very strong. Now, if you guys are thinking it, I'm thinking it as well. How is this going to compare to the reality? And I'm going to drill a fresh reality to compare to this eventually. It's the same layout that I do on all my asymmetricals, being 30 by 4.5 by 30. So guys, let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for this Eternity Pi. So we're going to be here on lane 31 at South Point on a fresh, typical house shot. We'll see you guys here on the lanes. All right, first shot of the video here, reviewing the all-new Eternity Pi. Got nice and warmed up. Starting at about 23 of my feet. Remember, I do drift. Trying to hit between second and third arrow, out to like 8, 9, 10 down lane. Let's make a good shot here to start. Yeah, I mean, I threw that pretty bad, but what I did like about that is that it didn't want to pick up immediately. So like even after just a couple shots of warm up plus that one, I'm starting to see that there's going to be at least some similarities early to the reality, where the reality likes to shape a little bit. And then the original Eternity was one of those balls that I can get as far left as I wanted to and create that motion. And I'm hoping that this could be a really good complement to that. All right, so I didn't throw that all that great. All right, so we're gonna go right back to that same spot, make a better shot. I am fairly straight in the grand scheme of things, so I will move left throughout this video. There we go. So what I'm really liking so far is that even though it's a big ASIM solid, it still wants to scoot down lane. It's not very forward down lane, which is a good thing. Yeah, that is pretty freaking nutty, because we have plenty of ASIM solids in the product line that hook stop, roll forward. It's nice to have these kind of complements where the ball gets down lane and shapes. It's still pretty early in the grand scheme of things, but what I mean by gets down lane is instead of getting to that spot rolling forward, it's getting to that spot and continuing. So, and I'm not even throwing the ball that good. So let's make a couple of really good shots here in a row and see if it continues to look good like that. All right, so we're 3 shots in. I'm already thinking that this is gonna be a really good complement to the product line that we have. Let's continue to make good shots here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, guys, ASIM solid that does that, split the 8-9. Yeah, I like this. It actually feels like it would be a stronger version of the DNA, where the DNA is a ball for me that I can kind of shape a little bit. This feels like a ball that's a little bit earlier and a little bit stronger than that DNA. So yeah, this will also be definitely weaker than the Gem, I want to say, but it feels really similar to like a stronger DNA. Oh, I missed right. Yep. See, the 7-pin shouldn't have stayed up, but that was definitely flat 10 territory. Ball's too strong to miss right into the friction, and it's a good thing to see because that tells me that I can still move left, keep it in the oil, because when I do keep it in the oil, it looks fantastic. Don't miss into the friction. Let's go to the next shot. All right, so I'm gonna move 2 and 2 left off that 7-10. Really stay away from that friction spot down lane. This ball brings the friction in itself. Like there. Oh, wow, okay. We need to get further left than that. All right, we're gonna move another couple left. I'm gonna be like at 28 to start. Remember, I do drift. Let's see what this looks like now. There we go. That might be a little too far left, but I like that it still got there. I wanted to dig in the oil. And what I mean by this ball brings the friction is that because the cover is so strong, it doesn't need that extra friction that the house shot provides to the outside. You can keep this in the oil and it's still gonna produce traction and it's still going to hook, as you guys saw by that last shot. So we're gonna move a little bit right off that shot and try to go flush on the next one. So I'm gonna move 2 right off that shot, about 26 to start. Again, I'm not trying to shove it right. There we go. Oh, again, still a little light. Maybe I should get it right a little bit off that shot just to see if I can get it to be a little bit more flush. Because those are 2 shots in a row that I went super light. They struck, but super light. All right, we're gonna move 1 and 1 right just to try to get flush. Let's see. There we go. I kind of came around that one a little bit more just to try to get it to really come around the corner, and it absolutely did. That tells me that this ball is pretty versatile in the sense of if you're more up the back or if you're more around it, it's going to be very responsive to those changes in your hand position. So we're gonna go back to that same spot, try to repeat it to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Back to that same spot, see if we can't repeat here, repeat. Yeah, very, very, very responsive to those hand positions. The beginning of the video, I was really, trying to be as forward as I could, and it became very smooth, especially when I moved left. It kind of struggled to get around the corner, start coming around it a little bit more, and all of a sudden it's been flush. So now, stop talking as much, show you guys like 5 or 6 shots in a row, just shot after shot, and see what this looks like. All right, so that last shot went a little high. We're gonna move a little left. See if we can't go back to that flush area. Should be good. Oh, I threw it a little bit slow. We're gonna go back to that same spot, really firm up, really trust that it's going to hook. All right, same spot here, but we're gonna trust it. We're gonna firm up. We're not gonna baby it. Trust that this big, strong ASIM solid's gonna hook. I threw that really bad, thumb straight down. I wish I didn't show you guys every single shot because I would probably delete that one because it was pretty disgusting. So we're just gonna repeat that shot, go back to the same spot and make a good shot. We're gonna make a good shot from here, and then after here, we'll move left every single shot until we run out of frames. There we go. Yeah, this ball is strong, and like I said, I've harped on this a few times in this video. I love the continuation down lane. I mean, there's so many ASIM solids that just hook stop. It's nice to have a few that give us this kind of look where it shapes down lane. And shape is maybe the wrong word because sometimes when you guys hear shape, you think like angular. This ball is not angular at all. But for an ASIM solid, it produces a lot of shape in comparison to other asymmetrical solids. So now I think we have the 9th and 10th frame left, so we got a few shots left here where we're just gonna move left every single shot. This is gonna be a pretty big jump left here, but no reason why this thing shouldn't make the corner. Yeah, guys, when an ASIM solid does that, you know it's a good one. Let's move left again. This is like 3 left now. Starting to get pretty deep. Get there. Oh, missed right, and it actually got there. That's pretty good. Let's move left again. All right, so this is gonna be pretty far left again. This is pretty much unheard of territory for me. Let's make a good shot, trust it here. Oh, we're gonna keep going. I got one shot left here in the fill ball in the 10th. All right, last shot of the video. This is super deep. I usually like to leave on a miss, but I don't have any frames left. Let's make a good one here. Get there. No, no chance. All right, so now we're all done throwing the Eternity Pie for the first time. And I want to talk about some of the stuff I really like and some of the stuff that maybe I don't like as much of the Eternity Pie. I think that it's a really good asymmetrical solid. I like that it's very versatile. I like that as I got left and I changed my hand position, it really responded well to those changes. Then the one thing that I maybe don't like as much is that it seems like it's very similar to other stuff that we have in the line. Like I said, it feels like a little bit stronger version of the DNA. I'm gonna be very excited to throw this next to the Reality just to see how similar they are. Because again, the Reality is arguably one of the best asymmetrical solids on the line. I do think that this is gonna end up being a little bit earlier and a little bit smoother than the Reality. And like I said, I am gonna drill a brand new one just to compare it to this. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. As always, I appreciate it. Click right here to watch another video. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.